What's up, comic fam? SVon82 back with a brand new video. And in this one, I'm letting the Will app determine what type of covers I'm going to dig out of my short boxes and show you guys. I've loaded the Will app up with different types of covers, ranging from glow-in-the-dark covers to orange covers, every color you could think of, foil covers, female hero covers, male hero covers, villain covers, just any type of covers that you can think of. I tried to list on here. So without further ado, I'll hit the spin button and I'll see which one fate determines for us for this video today. So let's see what we get. And we got female hero covers. So I'm going to show you guys 10 female hero covers that I love. So stick around. Welcome back, guys. The Magic Will said female hero covers. So that's what we're going to do. So I went through my short boxes over here. I grabbed out 10 books that were female hero covers that I wanted to show you guys. So starting with book one, this one is for my homie Durs, Collecting with Durs, big Spawn fan. I went with She Spawn because she is probably my favorite character in the Spawn universe. And this is a beautiful McFarlane cover. I'll try to get in a little closer here where you guys can see it. But that's a beautiful McFarlane cover for Scorched issue 1. And had to include that because, yeah, like I said, she is probably one of my favorite female characters from Image Comics, period, really, honestly. But definitely from the Spawn comics. I love She Spawn. That's my pick number one. My pick number two, this is questionable. But I'm going to say that this is a female hero to a lot of little girls out there over many generations. So I'm going to throw in Barbie number one. I don't care if you guys laugh. I love this book. I love the fact that I have Barbie issue 1 in my collection. And I never played with Barbie, of course. But we used to, funny story, we used to actually rip the heads off of my best friend's older sister's Barbies and throw the heads up on his roof. And we got in big trouble for doing that when we were kids. But I do have some nostalgia tied to Barbie because, you know, I grew up seeing the commercials and all that stuff. But female hero to a lot of little girls over many, many generations. That's my pick number two. We're going with Barbie, y'all. My pick number three, this is also kind of a funny pick, but I wanted to do it. We got Golden Oldie. I'm going with Aunt May as a Herald of Galactus. So this is a Marvel Team Up 137, if you're curious. And this is a team up of Franklin Richards and Aunt May, where she becomes Golden Oldie. Check that out. That is a female hero cover number three. Number four, we're going to go with a little Mary Jane and Black Cat. Had to include some J. Scott Campbell on the list. There's actually a second print of this with a blue background, and I own that one as well. But this is the first print with the red background, and you got you some Mary Jane and Black Cat goodness there. Beautiful J. Scott Campbell cover. Anytime J. Scott Campbell is going to be drawing Mary Jane or Black Cat, I'm going to be picking it up. So, number four on my list, this is actually a spec book. This is on Hot Lists right now. This is the first appearance of Spider-Woman Maddie Franklin. So, cool book. This is actually sent to me. I think this was gifted to me from Cali Comics. So, shout out to Cali. I appreciate you, man. One that I really wanted to have in my collection. I'm a big Maddie Franklin fan. So, even though the trailer looks crappy, I am looking forward to seeing Maddie Franklin on screen. So, Spider-Woman, Maddie Franklin. This is one you're going to see a couple of times on my top 10, only because it's one of my favorite characters. Behind Dazzler, probably my next favorite character. But this is She-Hulk, and this is the very first issue to my favorite run of She-Hulk, the John Byrne run, and Sensational She-Hulk issue 1. Classic cover. I'm sure you're all familiar, but I had to include it in my list because when I got back into collecting, this was high up on my list of books to get. Just a cover that I wanted to have, a book I wanted to have. I'm currently collecting and putting together the Sensational She-Hulk run. I'm missing quite a few. I have probably half the run, but I'm missing quite a few of the big books. But this is a run that I'm having fun currently collecting. Now, the last 4, see that was number 6. The last 4, we're getting into a little bit bigger books, but not like anything huge or anything. But books that I just wanted to show you guys because they're female characters that I love. This is one that I have recently started to love a lot more, and I'm collecting a lot more of her stuff. I want to go back and get any key significant appearances of this character. But I went with Hellcat for my number 6 pick. And this is Patsy Walker's first appearance as Hellcat. We know the character, the cat, actually existed before Patsy Walker took on the role. But this is where Patsy Walker becomes Hellcat. Awesome, cool first cover as well. Love it. Have a couple of copies of this in my collection. But this is a great book to have if you don't have it. And Hellcat's a cool character. So my next one is going to be another version of Spider-Woman. And this is going to be Spider-Woman number 1. And it is the first solo for Jessica Drew's Spider-Woman. Not the first appearance, but first solo issue. And Spider-Woman Volume 1. So I've always loved this costume. This is my favorite costume as far as for the Spider-Women. But yeah, love it. Definitely a cool book. And I love all the versions of Spider-Women. I actually did an older video if you wanted to go back and check it out on the different Spider-Women. There's Julia Carpenter, Jessica Drew, and then you've got Maddie Franklin. So that's the 3 main Spider-Women that started it all. Number 9 on my list. Another She-Hulk book. This book means so much to me. This is one of my favorite books in my collection, and it has nothing to do with the monetary value. This has everything to do with the fact that I found this in a dollar bin, and it's a newsstand Savage She-Hulk number 1. This is not a facsimile, not a reprint. This is legit, and I found it in a dollar bin. This is one of my favorite and best finds that I've ever found in a dollar bin because it's a newsstand. It's in great condition. I could not believe it the day that I pulled this out. The day that I grabbed this, I also found some other amazing books as well. But Savage She-Hulk. She-Hulk is always a character that's going to have my heart. It's a character that I love. Just probably, yeah, definitely top 5 favorite characters of all time. She-Hulk's going to be there. I just love that character. And I collect any She-Hulk covers, anything containing She-Hulk. I always pick it up. Number 10, what did you think I was going to pick? Anybody that knows me already knows what I'm going to pick. So I'll give you guys a second to guess. And anyways, if you guessed Dazzler, you're absolutely correct, because my number 10 pick is the first appearance of Dazzler. This is Uncanny X-Men 130. Beautiful cover. There is a comic shop here in town by the name of Infinity Flux. And they knew a couple years back that I was putting together this run. And Megan from Infinity Flux was nice enough to come up with this book for me and allowed me to make a couple small payments. That way I was able to own this book. And now this book is one of my favorites in my collection. So big shout out to Megan from Infinity Flux. Big shout out to you guys for watching this top 10. If this is something that you thought was cool and you wanted to see me do more of, it's something that I can easily throw together and would definitely do. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more of the wheel spin and more covers from the collection. And until next time, I love you guys and happy holidays. I hope everybody's having a great and safe holiday season so far. And until next time, later guys. Peace.